So, hi, quick announcement.
You rock.
You're all crazy. Well, thanks a lot for the white camo thing. I'm Garu, by the way. Hi, nice to meet you. I want to invite everybody to YAPC Brazil. I mean, we're not as fancy as this. I mean, this is totally awesome, but we try our best, and we are very friendly. And if you can make it, it'll be awesome, and we'll be delighted to have you. So thank you. October 19th this year. Every year is about late October, early November. So even if you can't make it this year, make sure you book it for next year or the year after. And, well, we'll be delighted to have you. Thank you.
Hey, my name's Mike Aquilina, and I'm a web developer, which is pretty awesome because I get to build cool things in Perl all day long. But it's less awesome because once I'm done, I have to prove that it works. And the industries that I work in are very big on formal acceptance testing. I'm sure that's karma paying me back for something awful I did in a past life. And it's just not a lot of fun. I wind up writing hundreds of pages of plain English test plans, verifying every inane detail of what the application does. I write Selenium tests to verify the behavior of the application. I send these test plans to my QA guy, who runs through them for hours and then sends me emails letting me know that the corners are not rounded in IE. And I perform the acceptance test with the client, which is their opportunity to ignore the 100-page test plan and let me know about all the features they wanted that are not in the spec. And this works pretty well. You know, people have been doing it for a long time, but it takes a lot of time, costs me a lot of money, and unlike writing software, it's just not awesome. So I do some contract work for Grant Street Group, and I was griping to them about this. And they told me, you got to check out this application that we're working on. I checked it out, actually worked on it a little bit, and it's pretty cool. It's called Testafy. It's a web application test automation framework. Lets you write self-documenting plain English text. Has a native Perl client that spits out beautiful tap output. And it lets you get screenshots. This is all within your plain English test documentation that, at least in my case, I got to write anyways. So it allows me to take these inane one-off tasks that are very time-consuming and essentially just replace them with a linear set of tasks that all revolve around the plain English documentation. So I go from, for a small project, about 40 hours of acceptance testing effort to about 10 hours, which is pretty good. So I have, just for the hell of it, I wrote a little domain name management platform. It has questionable features like recommending silly domain names for you to register. And about 15, 20 minutes ago, I wrote a little test to verify some of the input validation, which I'll run right now. And I don't know if you can see this too well on the screen. We'll try this. I have my plain English text right here. Go to the URL, click a link, fill out a form, verify that an error message shows up, and a couple times I tell it to take a screenshot. So my script's running here. It's going to keep me apprised of the status. Of course, with the API, you can always run a test, get an ID back, and come back and pick it up later.
All your tests are asked.
That's a feature. It was just that with MST toning down his language, I figured I had to contribute, you know?
Thank you.
Yep. So I get my tap output here, lets me know all my tests passed. And if I go onto the website, I get my test results here, and I can click a link, see the screenshots. It's pretty neat. It's in beta right now, and in beta it is free. Testafy.com/YAPC. You have any questions, harass the Grant Street guys. They're the ones who are constantly telling you they're hiring. And my own pitch, check out domaincrate.com. It's domain registration, so it still sucks, but it sucks less. Thanks.